How many impressions do you need for tests to be valid that, okay, A is better than B? And is that a good metric to go by?
So obviously, like you're talking about, like the number of like views on a page. Honestly, like that's a pretty loaded question. There's all these calculators online that can generate that for you, because obviously not every business is the same. Like it would be great if every business was like the Audi, getting all these views coming through, but not every business gets to that stage. But really, it comes down to having the right testing philosophy. And when it comes to doing an A/B test, we see people all the time. They're running way too many tests, and that's one of the problems with the industry at the moment. There's all these apps out there that do A/B testing, and everyone's like obsessed with A/B testing, but they don't understand the philosophy. And often we find them actually testing the wrong things. And they're like, oh, this test is one, but they haven't actually, with conversion rate optimization, depending on where you want to be testing on like your e-commerce store or on your funnel, you always really want to be testing for, at the end of the day, conversions, right? So people actually going to that new experience, and did they convert more? And also, what was the impact of their spend on the account, right? Just because a test wins, but they spend less, could mean it was actually a losing test for revenue as well. So it can get pretty nuanced. But I think when it comes down to conversion rate optimization, there's a simple philosophy, right? Does it scream or does it whisper? So if it screams, that's what you should be testing first. Don't be testing the things that whisper. So an example of something that screams would be your headline and your messaging, right at the above the fold of the page, the top of the page. 100% of the people are going to see that, right? Don't test the thing down in the footer down below, because no one, like only 10% of traffic will even get to the bottom of the page, right? So that's one of the things that scream. Other things that scream are like the imagery, the pricing, and then that offer. And the things that whisper, people are always talking about CTA colors and stuff like that. Oh, you should change to a blue button. I've seen it convert better. I have run those tests and they have converted better, but it's all dependent on the brand. But that's what you do after you've tested all the main stuff.